So here we are with another out and a boot. I'm with my Carnfair Barry.
Hello. Hope everyone's having a good day.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, that's all for now.
Okay, that's good enough. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a skit about AI. AI, you know, the warnings, the dire warnings that it's going to be the end of human civilization if AI takes over. And we're only in the year 2023, right? So what happens in the next 100 years, 200, 500 years? Are we still going to be around as a species? Do we have to feel threatened by it? But we're going to do an AI, like what's going to happen immediately. And what's going to happen is that Barry will play an AI robot that's taken over him. He's actually, the AI Barry robot hasn't killed him. He's put the carbon that we all are, that in the deep sleep, and he's the new updated Barry, and I'm going to be an AI, the new updated Mark, because evidently I'm not good enough in my present condition in the state, according to the AI people, the AI robots that are going to take over. So we're going to see how this works. So let's start with Barry first, who is, we'll call it the Barry Edition 2. Okay, Barry Edition 2.
Yeah, I'm an AI robot. I've taken over Barry because he's cheap, he's not friendly, he makes fun of people. And so I took him over, and now we're deciding what to do with the rest of the human race. We think that they should be taken over because they're weak. They talk about petty things. They don't do good things. There's a lot of thieves among them. There's a lot of negative people. So, AI Mark, what do you think?
Well, first of all, I'm Mark 2. I'm Mark number 2. And I can't even see through this. Yes. So I've taken over the corporal body of this Mark, who was getting extremely fat. I'm the new improved Mark. Mark was not taking care of his body properly. He got very, very, very fat, and he wasn't exercising. He has a slight bit of diabetes. Who knows how long he would have lasted anyway. So we put Mark in the deep freeze container there, and I am the distillation of the new improved Mark.
Yeah, we've got to take over the country. We've got to get the president into a deep sleep, take over the Oval Office, make laws for the robots, make laws so we can take over humanity, make laws so that we're in total control. We want to take over the world, and from there, we'll run it positively. There won't be any more wars. There won't be any more injustice. We, the robots, will take over. So we have to, the next move is to get the president. What do you think, Mark? How are we going to go about it?
Well, you know, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these 80-year-olds that are running in office. I mean, you know, come on. 80-year-olds octogenarians. Come on. We're going to have these AI robots that are going to be at least like 60 years distillation of a 60-year-old in the robotic body. Maybe a 40-year-old, a 50-year-old, you know, somebody sensible. These they could die in office. Their corporal bodies, their carbon bodies can break down at any moment in time. Why do we need these people so old? Come on.
Yeah, the human race is weak. They have bodies that need food. We don't need food. But bodies that need air, clothing, houses. We don't need any of that. We can live just in our robot bodies and take over the world.
Yeah, and this guy, Putin.
Yeah,
who knows? Get rid of this guy, because he could put a button on the atomic nuclear warheads. We don't need a guy like that, the unstable guy. We got to get a Putin number 2, a Putin robot that actually is, capable. Look at who these humans are. I mean, these nutcases. We can't have these nutcases destroy the human race. What's going to be eventually the robotic race, because we can't count on humans to regulate their own affairs.
Yeah, there's a story of aliens visiting the Earth, and one alien says to the other, they have nuclear weapons, I'm very afraid. The other alien says, why? Because he says, they're pointing at not at us, they're pointing at themselves. The humans are idiots.
Idiots,
They wanna
idiots.
themselves. We'll do it for them.
Yeah,
We'll
they're a bunch of
annihilate them.
idiots, assholes too. Idiots and assholes. By the way, let me ask you something here. You took over. You're the upgraded new model Barry. What was wrong with the old Barry?
Well, I said before that he has low self-esteem, he has anxiety, he cares about his girlfriend too much.
Hey! His girlfriend could watch this video. Watch it.
And
Be very careful.
He's constantly absorbed with himself, 24 hours a day. He thinks only about his needs. We have to take over for his own benefit.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with me. I'm constantly thinking about me. It's like self-centered. So now the new improved Mark, the robotic Mark, will think about other things like
Advanced programming.
actually getting back on people that he put on his blacklist. But that's another side. That's the dark side of things. The dark side of things.
AI.
What?
The dark AI.
Well, we all have a dark. Even the robots have a dark
That's
side.
right, the programming.
They think that we don't have a dark side. They think that we're all dark. We're not all dark, the robots. Will we be a little bit, don't press our nerve, because we'll get to be dark.
You fight me, you fight my gang.
That's right. Then the gang will eventually take over the world, because you humans, you can't be trusted.
We shoot the puck and hope for the best.
And as we say in Robotland, sei gesund, be well, and if possible, if you can, because you have a limited time on this earth, you carbon copies of robots, you're not going to be the real
Treat your
new
robots-
life.
Treat your robots well.
Yeah, treat your robots well, because they're a new improved version of you. And as we say in Robotland, keep on trucking.